Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Cooking with Albi. So as you read the title, today we're going to do an awesome dish, a very classic one, which is roasted chicken. So let's see together how we can make one of the best roasted chicken you ever had. So let's check out the ingredients that we have today. Really simple, guys. So I have a chicken, obviously. I have some potatoes. I have a little salad. That's from my mom's garden, by the way. So here I have the herbs, guys. So I have some parsley, I got some rosemary, I got some thyme, some bay leaf, and some garlic. So only a few ingredients for this dish today, so that's great. So that make it real simple. But now let's see how we can make this chicken real tasty. So let's do it. Alright guys, so what we're gonna start with first is our herbs, okay? Because what we're going to do today, we're gonna use the herbs in two different ways. So we're going to stuff the chicken with some of the herbs so it can give flavor to the chicken on the inside, but also we're gonna chop some herbs, okay, to put them on the outside so it can flavor the entire chicken from the inside to the outside, and it's gonna be amazing, guys. So let's chop some herbs first. So I'm gonna get my rosemary. So what you do, you take off, the leaves like this, okay? So I'm taking a little bit here. Then now I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the thyme. I'm removing all those stuff. So this I can put it straight to my bowl because it's already small. But the rosemary, I'm going to chop it. So now I'm putting my rosemary with my thyme, okay? And now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna kind of cover it with olive oil, and this I put it to the side. Now we're going to take care of our chicken. So here I have my chicken on my cutting board. So the first thing we're going to do, okay, I'm gonna stuff it from the inside, okay? I'm gonna stuff it with some garlic and herbs, okay? So what you do, you're gonna stuff the chicken from this side, okay? So this is what you do. You take your rosemary, okay, you just cut it in pieces, and then you just put it inside like that, okay? I'm going to put some parsley. So you see I can put with the big stem, it's not a problem. Yeah, I'll put some bay leaf as well. Can give some flavor to my chicken. And now I'm taking my garlic. So what I'm going to do before I put them, I'm just gonna kind of smash it with my knife, so that way they can give more flavor to my chicken. If I leave them whole, I'm not gonna have the full flavor of the garlic. But as you can see, when you smash it, they're like open. You can actually see the juice on the inside, so you know that this garlic will give a nice flavor to my chicken. So now put them on the inside just like that. Alright, so now we're going to season my chicken. So I'll use just some salt and pepper for now. So I'm putting a little bit of salt here on the inside of the chicken, okay? And now I'm gonna season it on the outside. So what you need to do when you season your chicken, you season it everywhere, okay? On the inside and on the outside, on all the parts. So on the thigh, on the breast, everywhere, okay? There. I'm going to put some pepper. So this is really the most important moment of the chicken, guys. Why? Because that's when you're doing the seasoning, that's when you're giving all the love you got to your chicken. So if you want your chicken to be tasty, you cannot take any shortcuts on this part. You really have to season your chicken right, you see? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my herbs with my oil. So as you can see right now, this chicken is already looking good, and it's not even cooked yet, you see? So now that's when I'm giving the love to my chicken, you see? With all this seasoning. You see, look at my chicken. See that? This is the kind of chicken that you can tell that's going to be good. Alright? So now that my chicken is seasoned, I'm just gonna put it to the side and I'm gonna take care of my potatoes. Alright, so for our potatoes, guys, that's something really easy that we're going to do today. So I got some medium or kind of small sized potatoes and I'm just going to split them in two. Okay, so now that they're split in two, I'm just gonna put them in my plate with my chicken, just like that. So everything's gonna cook together. Let's not forget to add a little salt to those potatoes. I don't put too much because you know the chicken is gonna release some juice, some salty juice. I'm gonna also season my potatoes, so I'm not putting too much. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna add a little more olive oil on my potatoes and on my chicken. Okay. Make sure my potatoes are seasoned well. Okay, and so now this chicken is ready to go in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Okay, so what's really important also when you have your chicken in the oven is that you keep an eye on it. You need to every 10 minutes, you know, go check on your chicken and get the juice. Okay, and put your juice on top of your chicken, you know, to make sure it stays moist, and also the fat that you're gonna put on top of your chicken is gonna help for the nice colorations. Alright guys, it's been 30 minutes now, so it's time to check on our chicken. So let's see. Ooh. So as you can see, we already have a, you know, a nice coloration on the chicken, on the potatoes, but you know it's only been 30 minutes, so it's not enough. So don't forget to, you know, pour the juice on the chicken like this really often. That way you have a skin that's nicely grilled and your chicken stays juicy. So that's really important. Okay, so now we're gonna put it back in the oven. So for another 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, we'll see. You know, you can always adjust 5 minutes more, 5 minutes less, it depends, but it's 1 hour to cook the chicken, alright? So it's been an hour now that our chicken is in the oven, so it's finally time to check how this chicken looks. So let's not wait and let's take it out of the oven. Alright, can you guys see that chicken? Honestly, it's looking good, huh? What we're going to do, we're gonna plate this chicken, obviously. So before we plate this chicken, one thing we have to do, we have to debone that baby, because we cannot plate it like this, right? I mean, you can still put that chicken like this on the table, but I think it will look better if you cut it. So now let's cut it. Alright guys, so now that our chicken is deboned, so it's time to finally plate this chicken. So first of all, before we start, what I did, you know, while I was deboning this chicken, I left my potatoes, you know, in my oven that's, you know, off, but that way, you know, they stay hot. So now, before we plate, I'm just gonna add a little parsley to my potatoes, and then we're ready to plate, so let's do it. So here are my potatoes, guys. So as you can see, I also removed, you know, my garlic from my chicken while I was deboning it. And I put it back into my plate, you know, because this garlic is gonna give some extra flavor to my potatoes and also to my juice, because as you can see, you know, I have this juice here, so I'm gonna obviously use it because it's so good, and my garlic gives flavor to it. So let's put some parsley. So I just, you know, chop a little bit of parsley, guys. I'm just gonna add it to my potatoes just like that. Okay. So it gives, you know, the extra flavor to my potatoes. There we go. So what we're gonna do for the plating today, because you already know we're plating two different way. We are going to plate one with the dark meat and one with the white meat. So one with the thigh, one with the breast, so we can see, you know, a little bit how we can plate different this dish. For my first plating, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need to start somewhere with the thigh first. So what I'm going to do, guys, to make it look prettier here, I'm just gonna remove this part here that looks ugly, you're about to see. So I'm just gonna, with my knife, I'm just gonna cut it really hard. There we go. Okay, and then with my knife here, I'm just gonna make an incision here, so that way I can remove all the skin and meat left on my bone, and my bone can look pretty, as you can see. Okay, so now for my thigh, just gonna leave it like this, you know, and then for my plating, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna place it like that. Then I put my nicely put like that. Alright, so here I have my chicken, my potatoes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add also some salad. Just gonna put some olive oil. Because me personally, I like to eat the garlic. Alright, so now we're putting our chicken juice, guys. So it's not really a sauce, it's more, you know, the juice that our chicken released while it was cooking. But obviously we cannot miss that, right? That's something really good. Alright, so this is our first plating, guys, for today. Then let's do the second one. So what we're going to do for the second one, so because we have the breast, guys, I'm gonna slice it. So before we slice it, I'm gonna remove the chicken wings that's right here. So obviously I'm gonna put it into my plate, but my chicken wings, I'm actually gonna cut it in two. Then remove this part here. Okay. For my breast, going to slice it. So now we're going to place my breast in that plate. So potatoes. I'm gonna finish the exact same way. Alright guys, so now you have both of your plating for this beautiful dish, which is the roasted chicken. So everybody love roasted chicken, guys. So that's a dish, you know, you make at home when you have guests or for your family. You already know they're gonna love it. So if you like this recipe, guys, make it at home. Give me a big thumb up for this video, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you didn't do it yet, which will be crazy, honestly. So see you soon, guys, for some awesome recipe. Thanks you for watching, and keep cooking, guys. Bye. Alright guys, now it's time to try this dish, so let's try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna take some chicken with this sauce. So good. Can really feel like the herbs and all the stuff that we put for our seasoning. Then I'm gonna try my potatoes. So good, guys. Let me try it with a little piece of garlic too. But honestly, those potatoes, guys, are so good. Why? Because they've been cooking in this oven with my chicken. So that means that all the juice, you know, the fat of the chicken, also sorry, it's not really healthy when I say that, but all this juice and this flavor for my chicken got really like soaked by those potatoes, so that's why they're so flavorful. It's so good. So good. And it was so easy, right? So don't wait, make it at home now.